Hello, my dear children. How are you all? I believe that you are all doing good. In today's video, we are going to learn a poem, Once Upon a Time, written by Jacqueline Shaw. Before reading the poem, we should know about the poet, right? Who is a poet? A poet is a person who writes the poem. Do you know who wrote the poem Once Upon a Time? Yes, it's Jacqueline Shaw. Now let me tell you few things about the poem. Once Upon a Time is a poem about a family that bonds with each other through love and affection. So we are going to see a family in the poem. They love each other and every member of the family enjoys the company of each other. What is mean by company? They wanted to be together all the time. Then the poet highlights the importance of caring and sharing in the family. And family is the greatest source of support and inspiration. So let us read the poem now. The image that you see on the screen is the poet who has written the poem Once Upon a Time. She is an American poet and lives in Martinsburg. Where she lives? She lives in Martinsburg. She has a very good family and she loves to write poetries, especially for children. And also her book of poems, Good Dream Island, was loved by children everywhere. She had a collection of poems and that book is called Good Dream Island. She wanted to convey a message that good will always win over evil. What is mean by goodwill? Goodwill is all good things, good feelings, good habits, good attitude, everything which is good will always win over evil. What is evil? Evil means all bad habits, bad attitudes, bad behavior. For example, in Ramayana also, Rama killed Ravana, right? So there we come to know that good will win over evil, right? Before reading the poem, shall we do the warm-up activity given in the textbook? Yes. For that, I want you to observe the pictures carefully and tell me what would you like to do with your family. Look at the pictures. What do they show? Tick the things you like to do with your family. Give reasons for your answers. The first picture is the children are spending time in the kitchen. They are helping their parents. Would you like to do that? Yes. Second picture. The siblings are fighting with each other. That is wrong. You should not fight with anyone. Third picture. The brother is eating something without sharing with his sister. That is a wrong attitude. You should share your things with your brothers and sisters. Look at the fourth picture. You should play with your brothers and sisters happily without fighting. The fifth picture is the family is spending their vacation in the beach. Would you like to go to beach? Yes. Look at the sixth picture. The family goes for the shopping. Would you like to go for shopping with your family? Yes. That is correct. Okay, first let me read the poem for you. Then I'll explain it stanza by stanza. Let us now read a poem to find out how a family spent its time. Once upon a time, in a house so big and wide, the family that lived there was so happy inside. There was mommy and daddy, two little boys and girls. Every night they would gather in the living room, they would dwell. They danced and sang sweet songs there. How close the family was. The love was great they shared. You see, they showed they cared. Remember that your family can be the same way too. Just trust and love each other and share each other's thoughts because you need your family to communicate a lot. And as you all grow older, you will always know in times of trials and troubles, to your family you can go. Look at the first stanza. Once upon a time. That means very long back. In a house so big and wide. There was a house. The house was very big and wide. The family that lived there were so happy inside. So there was a family lived in the big house. How was the family? The family was very happy inside. What is mean by inside? They were really happy. Now you understood the first stanza? What it says? Once upon a time, very long back, there was a house. The house was very big and wide. There was a family lived there and the family was very happy. Let us move on to second stanza. There was mommy and daddy, two little boys and girls. So, there are 6 members in the family. Mommy and daddy, 2 boys and 2 girls. Every night they would gather in the living room. They would dwell. What they do? They gather in the living room. What is mean by gather? Being together. They will assemble in the living room. For what? They would twirl. Twirl means spin around. Spin. See, when do the children spin? When they are happy, they will run around. They will enjoy, right? So, every night this family used to gather in the living room and enjoy with their parents. What do? They danced and sang sweet songs there. Every night they used to dance and they sang sweet songs. See how close the family was? And they showed their love with each other. The love was great they shared. They shared their love and you see they showed they cared. So they were caring each other and they showed their love and they shared their love. Do you understand, children? All the 3 stanzas? Once again, I'll explain. Once upon a time, that is very long back, there was a house, big house, and in that big house, there was a family. The family was very happy and there were 6 members. Mommy and daddy, 2 little boys and 2 girls. What do the family do? The family gather every night in the living room. They will enjoy, they would twirl and they dance. They sang sweet songs. The family was very close and they shared their love and care with each other. Now till 3rd stanza, we have seen about a family which is unknown to us. Here, the poet wants to say something to us in the 4th and 5th stanzas. These 2 stanzas are for us, for our family, how we should spend our time with our family. That is what explained in the 4th and 5th stanzas. Remember that your family can be the same way too. How that family enjoys every night, like that, we can also enjoy with our family. That is what the poet wants to explain. Just trust and love each other. If you want a very good family, happy family, you should trust everyone and love each other. You should trust your parents, trust your elders. What does mean by trust? Trust means believe. You should believe your parents, believe your elders. You should believe their words and obey their words. And you should love each member of your family and share each other thoughts. You should share your thoughts with your parents and your elders. Are you sharing things with your parents? Yes, right? Whether it's happy thought or else sad thought, no problem at all. You can share everything with your parents. Why? Because you need your family to communicate a lot. Everyone in the family expects you to communicate. What does it mean by communicate? Talking with each other, sharing things with each other. Do you understand the fourth stanza? What it says? You can be the happy family like the family which we have seen in the poem. When you can be a happy family, when you trust everyone in the family, when you love each other, when you share things with your parents and thoughts with your parents, and when you communicate a lot with your parents. Communicate means to express thoughts, whatever you think, whatever you feel, you can tell your parents, you can share with your parents. Look at the fifth stanza. And as you all grow older, everybody is going to become older, right? You're going to grow. So one day you will all become older. You will always know in times of trials and troubles, to your family you can go. What is mean by trials and troubles? It is problems. When problem comes, you cannot go to anyone except your family members. Whenever you are facing problems, you should go to your parents. You need the help of your parents. That is what explained in the fifth stanza. Do you understand, children? I'll read the poem once again for you. Once upon a time, in a house so big and wide, the family that lived there were so happy inside. There was mommy and daddy, two little boys and girls. Every night they would gather in the living room, they would twirl. They danced and sang sweet songs there. How close the family was. The love was great they shared. You see, they showed they cared. Remember that your family can be the same way too. Just trust and love each other and share each other's thoughts, because you need your family to communicate a lot. And as you all grow older, you will always know in times of trials and troubles, to your family you can go. Now let us look into few new words in the poem, and also I will tell you the rhyming words in the poem. Do you all know what are rhyming words? Yes, rhyming words are same sounding words, words that have same sound. In the first stanza, wide and inside are rhyming words. Then in the second stanza, gather is a new word that you have learned. What does it mean? Gather means being together. The next new word is twirl. Twirl means spin. In the third stanza, you have shared and cared. Both are rhyming words. Look into the fourth stanza. Here, do you find any rhyming word? Yes. Thought, lot. Very good. In the next stanza, no, go. Both are rhyming words. Here also we have learnt few new words, that is communicate. What is mean by communicate? To express thoughts. The next new word is trials and troubles. That means problems. Children, you have understood the poem, right? Okay, children, let us now recall the points what we have learnt in this poem Once Upon a Time. There are few things that make your family happy. What are the things you have to do? You should show your love between your family members, and you should love each other. Then you should care for each other. Then communicating is more important. You have to express your thoughts and feelings. Then you should trust each other and share your joys and sorrows with your parents. Joys means happiness, and sorrows, that is sadness. Then you should be there when the time of problems, trials and troubles. Okay, these are the main points insisted by the poet in this poetry. Hope you have understood the poem. Thank you.